Hi there. Welcome to Gentle Yoga. My goal is today just to give you some basic stretches, yoga stretches and poses that you can do at home that are super easy and will help to increase your flexibility and to maintain your sense of calm. Again, for anyone who does not know me, my name is Rhonda, and again, welcome. So the first stretch that I want to show you today is just a simple forward fold. Sitting on your mat, sitting up nice and tall, extending your legs out in front of you. Maybe flex the feet or just relax the feet. Inhale, start to float the arms up and overhead, rotating the baby fingertips inwards. And on your exhale, start to tuck the chin to the chest and begin to fold forward. Now, if you can't quite reach your toes, that's okay. You can just kind of rest your hands to the tops of your legs wherever you can reach. If you're able to reach those toes, go ahead and start to fold your body in half and bowing the chin to the chest. Relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears. And just breathing in this space. Think of reaching your tailbone towards the back of your mat and reaching those heels towards the top of your space, lengthening the spine and breathing into the backs of your thighs. And breathing into the space, taking about 3 more deep breaths. Deep inhale. And one more deep cleansing breath. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. On this next inhale breath, reach the fingertips out past the toes and slowly start to rise up. Exhaling and opening the arms, placing those hands on the floor on either side, and just take a few shoulder rolls here. As you feel the stress and the tension leave your body, go ahead and reverse, taking the shoulders forward. 2. Now this time we're going to take the legs out a little bit further towards the corner edges of your mat, maybe a little bit wider. Now place the hands on the floor between your knees, take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, start to walk those fingertips forward towards the top of your mat. And again, it's okay if you feel those hamstrings are a little tight and you can't find a lot of space. But just breathing into the space where you are, again, reaching that tailbone towards the back of your mat and reaching the fingertips towards the top of your space. Relax the muscles and just kind of give in to the stretch and let your body go. Again, taking about 3 deep breaths. Full cycle of breath, deep inhale. Our forward folds are calming and tends to relax the body and release stress. Also helps us to boost our immune system by releasing stress and stimulating those internal organs. 2 more deep breaths. One more cleansing breath, deep inhale through the nose, and deep exhale out the mouth. On this next inhale breath, begin to walk the hands in, rounding up the spine. Sitting. So after all that forward bending, we want to take a little back bend. Bring the legs together, place the hands on the floor behind your back, lift the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades together behind your back, gazing up towards the sky, making sure that you're not taking on the entire weight of your head, but just a gentle lift of the chin. Just one more deep breath, deep inhale. And go ahead and push off of those palms, shake the hands out, sweep the legs behind you, and let's come on to hands and knees, tabletop. Making sure that your shoulders are right over your wrist and your hip bones are stacked on top of the knees, resting the tops of your feet against the mat, and pulling your belly button up towards your spine, creating that nice tight band around the waistline. Gazing down at the space between your thumbs and spreading the fingertips out nice and wide. Take a deep breath in. On your exhale breath, begin to round your back, taking the center of your spine up to the sky and tucking your chin to the chest, gazing down at your knees or your mat. On your inhale breath, just reverse this, arching the back, dropping the belly down, lifting the tailbone and the head and the chest up. And let's take that again. Exhale, rounding into your cat stretch. And inhale, arch into cow stretch. Go ahead and take about 4 more rounds on your own. Deep stretching. Let's make this next round the last time. One more cat stretch. And one more cow stretch on your inhale breath. Now on this next exhale breath, go ahead and take the knees a little bit wider and send the hips back towards the heels. Lengthening the spine and reaching and stretching into the back body. Reach those fingertips towards the top of your space. And go ahead and bow the forehead down to your mat. Our child's pose is a place where you can kind of rest your body. It's a safe space. And it lets your body know that everything's going to be okay. We'll take about 3 more breaths here. If you feel like this pose is just what you needed today and you want to hang out here just a bit longer, go ahead and take your time and stay here as long as you like. When you're ready, on your next inhale breath, let's come back up onto hands and knees, tabletop. Walk those knees in a little bit closer so they're just about hip width apart. On your exhale, you're going to flex your feet, curling the toes under, and then lift the knees off the ground and press into downward facing dog. Reaching those heels towards your mat, but for most of us, there's going to be a slither of space between the heels and your mat. Again, spreading the 10 fingertips out nice and wide and pressing your chest through the arms. Imagine if you can touch your belly to your thighs without moving your hands or your feet. Release the weight of the head and take a couple more breaths. On this next inhale breath, just look towards your fingertips, bend your knees, lower your knees down to the mat, rest the tops of your feet, and exhale as you send the hips back towards the heels. let's move into that down dog one more time. So inhale, coming back up onto hands and knees, tabletop. Exhale, curl the toes under, lift the knees off the ground, and press into down dog. This time on your down dog, let's just kind of paddle it out, locking it out. And then finding that static down dog, pressing both heels down towards the earth. Take 2 more breaths. Deep inhale. On this next inhale breath, bend those knees, lower your knees down to the mat. Let's come to a seat. Scoot yourself forward on your mat, and then go ahead and take it back onto your back. Once you're on your back, hug the knees into your chest. Give those knees a little rock from side to side. Make a few circles with the knees. And take those circles the opposite direction. Now as you bring the knees back to center, inhale, open your arms out to the sides with the palms face up. On your exhale, let those knees fall to one side, relaxing the knees and the feet, and maybe gazing over the opposite shoulder. This stretch feels really nice. You can hold a little bit longer, maybe even bring those knees up a little bit closer towards the right arm. When you're ready, let's inhale, carry those knees through the center, and then exhale as you let those knees fall to the other side. Maybe gazing over the right shoulder. Same thing on this side. Remembering that you can always hold your stretches as long as you like or as long as you need to. You want to do at least 10 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and carry the knees back to center. Again, if you're still stretching, you can go ahead and stay there. Placing the left foot on the floor and bringing your right knee into your chest, and then just kind of rolling out that ankle. And switching directions. And taking a gentle flexing point, maybe inhaling as you flex the foot and exhaling as you point. And again, inhale. Now the single leg extension is a really good stretch, and I would probably recommend doing it every day. If you don't have a strap, I left my straps upstairs, but you can either hold that leg or maybe use a towel to pull the leg closer to you. If you can go ahead and reach that leg and just pulling that thigh closer to your chest and holding in place. The bottom leg is up to you. You can keep that leg bent, or you can start to reach that long leg, long the length of your mat. So whatever feels good for your body. We'll stay here for just about 3 breaths. If you're still stretching, go ahead and hold this stretch as long as you like or as long as you need to. When you're ready, we're going to stay on the same side for a supine pigeon stretch, folding your right foot over your left thigh, keeping that knee out to the side, and maybe pushing off the floor, bringing those legs close to the chest. You can either cradle that foot in your arms or reach behind the opposite thigh and hold. Pigeon stretch is really good for opening up the outer hip. Taking about 2 more breaths on this side. Feel like you want to hang out here just a while longer, keep stretching. When you're ready, unfolding that right leg, and we're switching to the left side, so drawing that left knee into the chest and start with the ankle rolls. And rolling that ankle the opposite direction. Now taking a gentle flex and point. Inhale, drawing the toes back and flexing the foot. And exhale as you point. Inhale and flex. Exhale, point. Inhale, flex, and on this next exhale, let's extend that left leg up towards the sky. Same thing, if you do have a strap, you can grab a strap here, or maybe if you have a towel. Otherwise, just grabbing that leg. It doesn't have to be a super deep stretch, just as much as you can. If you can't reach that ankle, you can grab behind the knee or behind the thigh. Bottom leg again can either stay bent or you can reach that leg long the length of your mat, whatever feels comfortable for your body. Same thing on this side. If you're still stretching, Go ahead and hang out here as long as you like. When you're ready, folding that left foot over your right thigh, letting the left knee fall open, and then lifting that bottom leg, either cradling that foot in your arms or reaching behind the opposite thigh, whatever feels best for your body, and hold. When you're all done stretching, unfolding those legs and bringing the knees into the chest, coming into a little Apanasana. Maybe make a few circles with the knees. Reversing those circles. Go ahead and place your feet on the floor. Heel toe your feet out to the corner edges of your mat and knock the knees in towards the center. Heel toe the feet back towards the center, towards about hip width apart. So let's take a full body stretch. Inhale, reaching the fingertips and toes, lengthening the spine. And exhale as you bring those arms down by your sides. Let's bend the knees, soles of the feet together, and let the knees fall out to the sides. Just coming into a little Shavasana, so go ahead and relax. Closing your eyes and just breathing into the soft space. Calming your mind and relaxing the body. And taking that soft scan of your body and noticing how you feel. Finding that quiet place in your mind. Just allow the ground beneath your body to support your body. See where your thoughts take you. Slowly bringing our awareness back to our physical bodies and conscious minds. Start to introduce small movement back into your bodies by whipping the fingertips and toes, rolling the wrists and the ankles. Start to make your way onto one side in our fetal pose. When you're ready, using the strength of your arms to press up to a seat. And just sitting however is comfortable for your bodies at this time. Bringing our peace fingers together, the thumb and the first finger or the middle finger. Closing our practice with a deep cleansing breath. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Deep breath in through the nose. Thank you so very much for sharing your practice with me today. It has been such an honor and a privilege to share this space with you. Have a beautiful day and continue to shine your bright light of joy. Namaste.